Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. Okay. And you're sitting in a car, you're not driving, correct?
Right.
Okay, and is anyone else in the vehicle with you?
Not at the moment.
And so you understand that the offers for you to plead guilty to count 2, that the people will dismiss count 1, and that there is a Killebrew, which is a sentencing agreement of no upfront jail. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, and so in order for you to accept that offer, you would have to understand all of your rights, and then you would have to be willing to give all of those rights away. So you have the right in this matter to the presumption that you're innocent. You can maintain your innocence and take this matter to trial and require that the prosecution prove each element of the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
I do.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to have witnesses subpoenaed on your behalf, to give testimony on your behalf, and the right to remain silent, and silence cannot be used against you at your trial. Do you understand that?
No, I do, Your Honor.
Are you willing to give up each of these rights today?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No.
Has there been any promises extended to get you to give up
The hearing began with the defendant taking an oath before the judge carefully explained the plea agreement, constitutional rights, employment consequences, immigration risks, and confirmed every decision was voluntary.
these rights and plead guilty to count 2?
No, Your Honor.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, it could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer, or you may need to put this on a future job application.
Yes, Your Honor.
This also could result in a conviction that may prohibit you from travel or immigration status that you may be seeking. So you may want to go out the country somewhere, and that country may deny you entry into their country due to a criminal conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to count 2 of intentional dissemination of sexually explicit material, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Is that because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Doyle, you can water your client.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Ms. Jordan, on or about July 10, 2025, at the location of 21234 Forest Road, Lansing, Michigan. Do you recall that date?
I do.
And what did you do to make you guilty of this offense?
It actually wasn't on that day. I believe it was like June 28th, June 27th.
Okay.
That time.
Yes.
And I shared a picture that she had sent my fiance, and creepers, and then her naked picture, and then her face on my story on social media.
Okay, and she didn't give you authority to submit or post her nude photos on social media?
Correct.
And you agree that she's above 18 years old?
Yes.
And I believe that's sufficient for a factual basis.
Any questions?
The defendant pleaded guilty to intentionally sharing explicit images without permission, admitted posting private photographs on social media, accepted responsibility, and the court established a sufficient factual basis.
Prosecution.
I apologize if this was asked. Did this happen in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
The people are satisfied with the factual basis.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Any objection to immediate sentencing?
No objection to immediate sentencing, Your Honor.
Does your victim want to make a statement?
Your Honor, the victim does not wish to make a statement.
You can make allocution.
Yes, Your Honor. I would just indicate for the record that Ms. Yerden is taking accountability for her actions. She's a single mother of 5 children. She's been in therapy since this incident. She's getting over a toxic relationship, toxic and abusive relationship. But nonetheless, she's taking accountability for her actions in this case. I'll just ask that you take all that.
Defense counsel highlighted therapy, personal struggles, abusive relationships, and family responsibilities, while prosecutors emphasized the lasting humiliation suffered by the victim and requested the court carefully weigh the offense
Into consideration.
I mean, Your Honor, if I may be heard, I would just say, obviously it's not lost in the court. This is a very serious crime, even though it's not reflected as such in severity given to it by the legislature. It's the kind of thing that's humiliating to a person and just never fully goes away. So I would request that the court consider that.
Your client want to make a statement?
Ms. Yerden, did you want to make a statement?
I do, Your Honor.
You can do so at this time.
I would just like to say that I did commit this crime, and I do understand that is a serious offense. I am not the same person, nor am I in the same space that I was when I did this offense. I was in a very, very toxic and a very, very, very abusive relationship that I am currently pressing felony charges against my ex-fiance for.
Addressing the court, the defendant admitted committing the crime but argued toxic relationships and retaliation influence events, prompting the judge to question accountability and clarify the victim's connection.
And that is why the victim has waited several months to even press charges, is because it is in retaliation to this case and is punishment for me trying to get free and have safety from him. I do believe that everything being done is a direct correlation to what he is telling her to do and what she is being directed to do by him, to punish me for standing up for myself. But
let me interject, because I'm very lost, because based on your factual basis, this was your fiance, and you said that there were pictures that this woman sent your fiance, and now as you're making your statements, it doesn't. I didn't think when you said that it sounded accountable, but it definitely doesn't sound accountable now. Who is the victim to this person that you allege to be your ex-fiance?
I am the victim.
No, you're not the victim. You are the defendant.
I mean, no, not in this case. But
I'm
saying
talking
is,
about in this case.
Okay.
Who? Yeah. What relationship does this? Is Miss Riggle?
Yeah, she's his ex-wife.
Okay. So she is his ex-wife. They were not married at the time of this alleged incident, is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. And they have children in common?
They don't.
They do not? Okay.
No. Him and I have a child in common.
You and him have children in common. Okay. And so your belief is somehow that this case is stemming from her attempts to retaliate against you?
Correct.
Retaliate for what?
Because I am pressing felony domestic violence charges against my ex-fiance for 2 violent, ferocious beatings that he did that we are currently also going to court for.
The defendant claimed the complaint resulted from ongoing domestic violence proceedings, but the judge firmly rejected those explanations, insisting personal responsibility outweighed speculation about another person's motivations.
What does that have to do with Miss Riggle?
Now they are back dating,
How
and
do you know?
she comes to all of the court hearings and stuff when I am, where I am subpoenaed to go to for my other cases, and he tried to bond out to her house. So
How do
she
you
comes.
know he tried to? Oh, wait. You were at court and you heard him try to bond out to her house?
Yes.
Okay. And so because of that, you formulated in your a belief that the reason why she's pressing charges for you putting her nude photos on public social media is all because you are now an alleged victim in another case. Not because you put her private body on social media.
I would just like to point out that the pictures were
No,
posted in
I don't want you.
June.
I don't want you to point anything out to me. I want you to answer my question because I'm trying to get you to understand what you're saying makes no sense.
Okay.
Would you like it if someone put your vagina on Facebook?
She did, Your Honor.
No. Did you like it?
I didn't care, honestly.
You don't. Oh, you don't care? Okay. Well, the average woman cares. The average woman has enough self-respect that they don't want their private body parts publicly exposed for any reason.
Right,
So,
and I understand that.
I'm happy to hear that you are in some counseling, because if you don't care that someone would post your private parts on social media, then you really got to do some deep soul searching. So I don't think you're at a place where you can take accountability because I don't even believe you're being honest about whether or not you cared that someone posted your body on social media.
I mean, I took the plea deal. I'm telling you that I did it. I'm telling you the correct dates that it happened. I'm taking full accountability. I'm also
Correct.
just giving you the full
justifying,
scope of
but you're also justifying. When you justify your behavior, this is retaliation. You're saying that's retaliation. You have now gotten into the mind of Miss Riggle, and you have now telling me what she's thinking.
Due to the late charges being filed, I do believe that it's...
You know what the victim is thinking.
I don't. I'm just giving you my perspective, Your Honor.
Yeah, so my perspective is regardless if whether or not it is true that she is pressing charges because she's now upset that you are pressing charges against whoever this wonderful judge.
After challenging the defendant's justification, the judge imposed 8 months of probation, prohibited victim contact, required employment, counseling participation, and mandatory anger management classes to encourage rehabilitation.
Gentleman is that you all are arguing over. I disagree. I think that this behavior is egregious, and I think that you should be more focused on the fact that you found yourself in a situation where you were creating this energy, and you're going back and forth, and you're now taking a criminal charge, and it all stemmed from you being in a relationship with someone that you clearly should not have been in a relationship with.
And I realize that, and that's why I've been going to therapy. I'm completely trying to put all of this behind me. I don't care about any of them. I just want to be done with the entire situation, which is why I'm taking the plea. I stated I'm not that person, and I'm not in that spot anymore.
Okay. Are you employed?
I am.
Full-time or part-time?
Full-time.
Okay. I'm going to order her to do 8 months probation. While on probation, you're not to have contact directly or indirectly with Ms. Consuela Riggle, okay?
No problem.
You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to be at any bars or nightclubs. You are required to maintain employment and provide evidence of that to probation. I am going to order for you to participate in anger management group and provide evidence that you are seeking counseling. I am not going to order her to undergo any testing, Mr. Doyle, at this time because I don't see where this had anything to do with alcohol or substance. It has to
Yes,
do
Your Honor.
with. Okay. You're not to possess any firearm, ammunition, or weapons of any kind. Do you have any questions about your probation at this time?
How soon do I report to the probation office?
So you're going to come in within the next 48 hours to go see them in person because you're not here today. Normally, I would send you directly down there
Okay.
to check them. You'll also be able to report monthly via Zoom, okay?
Okay.
Lastly, there's fines and costs, a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed plus a $50 state minimum cost that also must be assessed. Probation is assessed $30 per month for oversight fee. So if you do 8 months, that's $240.
The court reviewed probation rules, financial obligations, reporting requirements, and explained monthly supervision fees, while outlining procedures for requesting an early discharge after successful compliance with every condition.
Your total fines and costs will be $365. You will make monthly payments on that, okay?
Okay. If I want to pay it all tomorrow, can I do that at the probation office too?
You can absolutely pay it all tomorrow if you would like. And then I was going to also advise you that you do have the right to request early discharge from probation once you've completed half the original term ordered by the court. So 4 months in, if you have complied with my order and participated in anger management and that there's been no violations of your probation within 90 days preceding that request, you can make a request using the court's MC 512 form. That's on the court website, or you can get it from your probation officer. If you file that request, you have to file it with probation, and then you must serve a copy of your request on the prosecutor's office. The prosecutor has 14 days to respond in writing to any objection to your request for early discharge, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem. If I set it for a hearing to address your request, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you, but you do not have the right to court-appointed counsel for any hearing for early discharge. I have never held a hearing for early discharge. I have typically reviewed them off the record, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record today?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. You are all set. Don't forget to check in with our probation within 48 hours, okay?
I will not, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, back on the record in the matter against Jason Williams, appearance again.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney.
With all questions answered, the defendant accepted the court's instructions, acknowledged reporting requirements. The hearing concluded, and proceedings immediately transitioned to the next criminal case on the docket,